Welcome to Travel English Conversation with Murray and Dylan. Today we will practice talking about travel in English. Each section of the lesson will start with question and answer practice and finish with a conversation where you will speak with Murray and Dylan using the shadowing method of English study. Part 1. Talking with a friend about a recent trip abroad.
Hey Mari. How was your trip?
It was wonderful.
Where did you go?
I started in Paris, then made my way to Rome, Barcelona, and finally ended the trip in London.
What was your favorite city?
I'd have to say Paris. I really enjoyed the food, architecture, and sightseeing there.
Did you have any memorable experiences while you were there?
One highlight was visiting the Eiffel Tower at night. The view of the city lights was breathtaking.
Did you have any problems during your trip?
There were a few instances of a language barrier, but I managed to get by with some basic phrases and gestures.
Did you try any new foods that you liked?
I tried escargot in Paris, paella in Barcelona, and fish and chips in London. Each dish was delicious in its own way.
Would you go back to Europe again?
Definitely. There's still so much more to explore. I'm already dreaming about my next trip.
Let's practice the questions and answers with a conversation.
I'll ask the questions.
And you answer.
It's good to see you again. How was your trip to Europe? I'm glad to hear that. Where did you go? Wow, that sounds like a great vacation. What was your favorite city? Nice. Did you have any memorable experiences while you were there? Sounds incredible. Did you face any challenges during your trip? Did you try any new foods that you liked? It sounds like you had an incredible adventure. Would you go back to Europe again? Well, I'm glad you had such an amazing time. Thanks for sharing your experiences with me.
Part 2. Planning a trip.
What is your desired travel destination?
I'm interested in visiting Japan.
When do you plan to travel?
I'm planning to travel in August.
How many people will be traveling with you?
It will be just me traveling solo.
Do you have any specific dates in mind, or are you flexible with your travel dates?
I'm flexible with my travel dates, but I prefer to travel during the second week of August.
What type of accommodation are you looking for?
I'm looking for a hotel with a spa and a convenient location.
What amenities are important to you in your accommodation choice?
I would like amenities such as free Wi-Fi, breakfast included, and a gym.
What is your preferred type of transportation?
I prefer to travel by flight for long distances, but I'm open to other options for shorter distances.
Are there any specific activities or attractions you would like to include in your itinerary?
I would like to visit historical landmarks, try local cuisine, and experience the nightlife.
What is your budget for this trip, including accommodation, transportation, and activities?
My budget is around $2,000 for the entire trip.
Do you have any dietary restrictions or special requirements we should consider when planning your trip?
I'm vegetarian, so I would appreciate recommendations for vegetarian-friendly restaurants.
Let's practice speaking with a travel agent.
Good afternoon. Welcome to ECC Travel. How can I assist you today? Wonderful. Let's get started. Where would you like to go for your trip? Japan is a fantastic choice. When do you plan to travel? Great. How many people will be traveling with you? Are you flexible with your travel dates, or do you have specific dates in mind? Understood. What type of accommodation are you looking for? Are you interested in hotels, hostels, or Airbnb rentals? Excellent. What amenities are important to you in your accommodation choice? No problem. Would you prefer to travel by airplane, train, or bus? Okay. Are there any specific activities or attractions you'd like to include in your itinerary? Sounds like a nice plan. What is your budget for this trip, including accommodation, transportation, and activities? Finally, do you have any dietary restrictions or special requirements we should consider when planning your trip? I'll take all of that into account as I prepare your itinerary. Is there anything else I can assist you with? My pleasure. Have a fantastic trip to Japan, and don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything else.
Thanks for joining us today at the English Conversation Club. We hope all of your travels are wonderful.